Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Casey with Mosaic Mermaid Tarot. Today's pick card is going to be how they're really feeling about you right now, and what they might be hiding, what they wish they could say. Just gonna dive in and see what Spirit has for us. So, pile one, we have this little dingle hopper here. That's what I call it. It's a bracelet, but okay. Zodiac signs that came out were Gemini, Sagittarius, Scorpio, and Pisces. Pile two, we have this little trinket. It's a couple of little tiny pine cones. And the signs that came out for pile two are Capricorn, Cancer, Virgo, and Taurus. So the letter C might be significant. Pile three, we have this blue labradorite octopus who I have named Octobert. So we are so close to October, but he's very pretty. And the signs that came out here were Leo, Libra, Aries, and Aquarius. So L could be significant, A could be significant, LA could be significant. I mean, hearing the song You Can Call Me Al by Paul Simon, so this pile should be pretty fun today. We'll see. So if you need a moment to just be with your pile, I will have that coming up here in just a sec. If you already know which pile you want, you can go ahead and check out the timestamps down below, and I will see you at your piles. And if you are interested in seeing me shuffle out the oracle cards, there will be a time lapse following the meditation, so just stay for that. It's about 37 seconds long. So anywho, love you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you at your piles. Bye. Hey, pile one. If you chose this bracelet, or what I like to call a dingle hopper, this is going to be a reading. And if you missed it and was interested in the zodiac signs, we have Pisces, Scorpio, Sagittarius, so the letter S might be significant, and Gemini. All right, your card is the Creator. Enjoy the process. Such a beautiful card. Oh, look. Didn't even see that. My nails match. Okay, so enjoy the process. This feels like your person, you planted this seed in their heart and it grew into this big, beautiful red rose. And there's such an abundance of light just around this. But like it's almost like a lotus that it looks like it's sprouted from the darkness. Like you created this beautiful piece of your person's heart, and you'll always live there. Let's see. Where do I want to put this? Let's put it right here for now. Now, I do have a time lapse where you can see me shuffling out these cards. If you're interested in that, you'll find it in the timestamps down below. I'm going to try to get all of these cards out and then we will discuss. We have self-awareness, tapping into your higher self, questioning routines and patterns. Somebody might be a Disney fan because we have Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, and Rapunzel for me. This is so they might look at you as a dream come true, child at heart. Energy activation. Connect to the divine through meditation or prayer. Twin flame. A spiritual connection between you and your twin flame. That's all just red smoke. So sacrifice, giving up something now for a future reward. It's 2 coffee cups that are together, but there's like a shadow in each one. Overall energy, decisions, the need to gain clarity through decision making. So we've gone from creator and with the hand and to epiphanies, that light bulb moment. Like there feels like many light bulb moments. There's like so many things that come to mind when they think of you. They just think you are absolutely illuminating. They need to gain clarity through decision making. So that makes me feel like there needs to be some communication. Um, but they understand that there's a spiritual connection. Maybe they didn't before, maybe they had to tap into their higher self um, in order to activate that spiritual awakening. And maybe the sacrifice is what they're having to give up right now. Because this feels very dark night of the soul. Um, hmm. But the decisions, that's the overall energy here. And it just feels so much lighter. So it feels like this has kind of been a bit of a journey. But I think the only thing that they've enjoyed about this process, or the thing that they have definitely enjoyed the most, has been you. I think they see the world in a different way because of you. Okay, let's see what the bottom cards. Overthinking, playing negative scenarios in your head and creating issues which weren't there at first. So they are questioning their routines and patterns of um, maybe they're more self-aware of the negative overthinking, negative scenarios. Um, Stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring romance into your life. So I think you activated this within them. And it has been a process, but I feel like they are now coming to at least sometimes enjoy the fact that they have somebody who understands them, who has a safe space. Um, I feel like even though you've given to this connection, they have not, but it's only because they have to. You are more spiritually awakened than they are. So this might be like the divine masculine energy, because isn't it always behind the divine feminine energy? But I feel like they've gone from being in routinely being in their head, overthinking, to possibly, you know, connecting to whatever, whether it's their higher self, spirit, universe, God, whatever they whatever they pray to. But they're much more, it's like a weight has been lifted, or it's starting to lift. They are optimistic that if they can continue to make some hard decisions, become more self aware, stay connected to their higher self, they are optimistic that this can be something greater. Unconditional love. The love between you and your person is eternal. Nothing and no one can take it away from you. That's pretty dead on for twin flame. It's a divine counterpart or whatever label you have for it. Oh boy, true love, unconditional love, and true love. Now, at this point, two did come out. So, true love came out with, of course, divine timing. Let's just this over here a little bit. Be patient while all things are unfolding. This connection is worth the wait. And that's why I think your person is finally trying to trust the process and enjoy it. I mean, nothing happens overnight, but they've come a long way. The overall energy. Are you shitting me? How are you going to get the stay optimistic and be optimistic? Unconditional love and true love. Divine timing and twin flame. Overthinking and self awareness and decisions. This is a crazy spread here. Okay, so keep in mind that you create your reality. You can't attract love with a negative mindset. Wait a second. The creator. The creator. Keep in mind that you create your reality. Your person, you have been a catalyst for your person to create a whole new reality, from going from pessimistic to optimistic, or at least trying to stay optimistic, be optimistic. Be patient for the process, the enjoying the process, but that's, I love that. That is so cool. All right. And then I pulled two of these, what are they called? Heavenly Bodies astrology cards for each pile. So, Mercury, look at that. We've got butterfly. We've got some moon energy in the background. So, I think that's the moon, right? So we have think, learn, network, and communicate. I told you there's got to be a conversation coming soon. That has to, I mean, that's the only way you're going to gain any clarity to make decisions on this connection. I think it's been very slowly because they've been overthinking and in their head about it, but they're trying to learn you because they're scared. but they are optimistic, and they do in a world of pure shit, they do enjoy you when they're not trying to question your anything. I think they are always hypersensitive to just everything. And that's part of what they need to relearn, that they can trust themselves. Okay. And the final card. This was the bottom of the deck. Yang. Okay, so we do have some divine masculine energy here. And moon. So, yeah, this is definitely confirming. So, this, of course, reminds me of the sun. Oh, we've got the moon here too. So, um, but the sun is the happiest card in the deck. We do have some signs for Aquarius, Sagittarius, which was one of these. Yes. Let's see. Which one is this? Is this Libra? Leo? Gemini? Aries? Proactivity, expression, doing, and forward motion. That also gives me some Chariot energy. So, this is, you know, they're working on it. They're working on things. Maybe the sacrifice here is you. Maybe. And it's not you per se as because they don't care. It's because they have to get their shit together before they can be what they truly want to be for you or for themselves. You can't, what did I hear Monique say the other day? The chariot reminds her of a car. And if you've got a flat tire, if you've got, something wrong with your car, it's not going to move. You got to fix that first. And I think that's why it's kind of stopped a little bit, this forward motion. I mean, this is the goal. This is the overall. But they might be giving you up now for things that they don't want you to see. They're not quite good enough. They don't feel worthy enough. You make them feel beautiful. And you're always going to be there, safely tucked away in your person's heart. But with the communication, they have to learn how to communicate with you. They have to learn not to overthink the small things in order to just enjoy the process. And they have to be proactive with actual decision making, but they can't make those on their own. They have to make those with you in mind if that is indeed what they want. And that's where the procrastination comes in. They certainly can't reveal feelings until they're ready to act on them. So I think what your job is right now is to, funnel that love back into yourself and surrender to divine timing. And if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, you can still, be, you can still have that space available for your person, but you don't have to close that space off to everyone else. When your person, what if your person never is healed enough to face those fears? Not everybody is that courageous to face the fear and just do it. Just do it. But it feels like it's coming. Like this is a process, and I think they've finally started to try to be optimistic about it, but can't change overnight. So you might have periods of where they're feeling good and they come in and they talk for a little bit, but that's a lot for someone to deal with, someone who isn't used to communicating, or you know you never know what someone's dealing with, and your person seems to have a heavy amount on their mind. So just grace and space, and let's see what the tarot says. But this is beautiful. But I'm feeling like you yourself might have self-worth issues. And I think you and your person mirror those same self-worth issues, except you deal with them in separate ways. Now I'm hearing separate ways from Lizzie, Hale, and Daughtry, but also Journey, whichever one you like better. But hmm. But if the way your person deals with things is, you know, they have to kind of go into isolation mode and regenerate that energy it took to finally even just say the littlest of things, or what you would consider something easy, might be extremely difficult for them. And if that's how people, if that's how your person is, and that's how they heal, um, we all have different, like, different ways that we react to things that put us in our heads. Three of Cups. Time to celebrate. So we've got Cancer and Mercury. We've got Mercury right here. So this is a card of friendship, good times, reunion. So that is 3 is a number of growth. So we have the Page of Swords. Look at that. Thirst for knowledge. They want to learn how to love you. They want to learn how to love themselves. So we've got Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Gemini did come out in the coins over here. So they're curious, They want to gain clarity on lots of ideas, but they stay guarded. This says communicative. We also have communicate over here. So this is what they have to just, it's like hard for me to even find the words. And I think it's because it's hard for them to find the words as well. Okay, let's see here. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. That's the slowest moving knight, the most grounded. So that is Virgo energy. We have connected to nature. So your person is very conservative, practical in their thinking, stubborn. I do feel that here. But we also got loyal and patient, protective, responsible, hardworking. They are giving up things now so that they can be rewarded in the future. I think that's the decisions. They're making decisions from a self-awareness point. And that's because they have to. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not the right time. Pile 1. Okay, well, it came out upside down. Overcoming despair. So we have Scorpio and Venus, which we do have Scorpio over here. So this is accepting a change, forgiveness, ready to move on, and healing, letting go. I'm hearing that song by Frou Frou, Frou. It's called Let Go. Because there's beauty in the breakdown. And they're finding that beauty because of you. Let's get one more. Queen of Swords. Mentally strong. We've got Aquarius energy. And so we have candid, quick-witted. We have quick-witted over here. So I think you both are, when you are communicating, I think you're very direct. You're very quirky. And I think you're both very quick-witted. I think they admire your honesty, and but it kind of scares them. They definitely want to be mentally strong. So this is where the sacrifice could be coming up. They could be working on their mental health. And then on the bottom, we have, yeah. So overall energy is not what it seems. Aquarius energy and the moon again. So this is the probably one of the worst cards in the deck. Just because, but it's not always what it seems. It's not always that your person is cheating or lying or betraying you, but they could be omitting, truths, which is still a lie, but it's what they have to do in order to keep themselves from they have the only cups card we have here is the 3 of Cups. And I think the friendship is definitely something that is there. I think they do get carried away with you sometimes, where you do see, even if they don't say, you intuitively know that there's something there, that there's something magical between you. There's something that the bond is so, like I said, you will always live in this person's heart. The bond is so tight. So when I see this makes me feel like your person being in fear is maybe being sneaky, maybe kind of spying on you, keeping an eye on you somehow. And they're very much, like I said earlier, self-interested, and it seems greedy and selfish, but you don't know the actual reasons behind it. You just don't have anything but your own mind to come up with what these things could be. And a lot of us, we go immediately to that, oh, well, must be, um, it must be because I'm not good enough, or we always go to ourselves and make it seem like it's something that's wrong with us, and that's not true. And it's not that there's something wrong with your person, it's just that we've all been through something or many things. And if your person isn't ready to let those things come to light, if they aren't comfortable with sorting out their emotions, or communicating, they're going to seem sneaky when they say that, they are just too busy, or they just ghost you. They might seem strategic when they finally reach out, and then they go cold again. But it could also just be that that was a lot for them and they needed to heal. They needed to retreat and recharge. As someone who has no social battery, I understand this. Um, it's, you know, it's masking more than anything. And we all have a mask, you know, and some of us more heavy than others, um, depending on how hurt or what it is we're trying to avoid. You know, it will make it okay. So when I pull this card, it is in fact a sneaky energy, but not nefarious for me. Let's see what's underneath. 9 of Cups. Emotional fulfillment, completely content, wishes come true, feeling good, full, happy, satisfied, enjoying the process. You're not quite at that 10 of Cups, but behind the scenes, they are enjoying you. The fact that you make them feel so many things that they've never felt before. They're very confused. They don't understand why they can't stop thinking about you. They don't understand why they can't just walk away from you like they have everyone else. But they are satisfied with finally having a safe space to have some kind of emotional fulfillment. Look at that, Queen of Pentacles. Consummate hostess. Impeccable taste. Business savvy. Prosperous, organized, grounded. Well, I think of all these things, they find you very nurturing, very detailed, caring. But there's a deep emotional pain your person carries. Very much lost in this depression, this misunderstanding. The misunderstanding is what lies between you and your person. I think they hold regret for how they've treated you. And I think that also makes them feel just horrible. Breaks their heart. And they still don't think they're worthy. They still hold this grief for the past. And they think that this is just delusional a little bit, if we're being honest. King of Swords. By the book, mind over matter. Your person is very much, a mind over matter person. Seven of Pentacles. perseverance. I think that's you. I think you are trying to be patient. You know, good things take time. Yeah, so, and there's a time card here, which is a year or more. Your person might need to tie up loose ends or before they even validate any feelings. Hibernate, winter. So winter could be significant too, since we're almost around there. But just, be careful, because you can love someone and hold space for them and still, understand that you can't lead a horse to water and you can't keep pouring out there was so much Aquarius energy in here, as I keep thinking of how they just pouring the water, forever pouring the water. You're forever pouring into your person's cup, but it's just going to waste. Pour it into yourself. Your person knows how you feel. Let them decide what to do with it. It's time to kind of make a decision on your own healing. Okay, let's get some messages. See what comes out. What messages are we going to use? I think. Okay. I'm going to use these. Pile 1, what would their person say if they weren't too scared? What are their current thoughts, feelings, desires, intentions? What is going on with Pile 1's person? I don't feel I deserve you. Pile 1. I'm still so confused about it all. I wish I could be there for you, but I don't feel ready. And that's the sacrifice. And they're still too confused. They need to know more. They're too afraid to ask you. So they try to kind of just be there, present, be watchful, patient. But I'll tell you one thing. If it doesn't change, I mean, if you can't communicate with somebody, there's no, of course there can be a connection, but there's no relationship. You have to be able to use your words or your voice. And the way that words get misunderstood and out of context when texting, it's better to be, face to face or voice to voice. So I'm scared to commit to you. I need my freedom right now. So let them be free. And like a butterfly, free it. And if it comes back, it was meant to be, or something like that. I can't remember the saying, but you know what I'm saying. Meanwhile, you got to take care of yourself. And if there's space that needs to be opened up, I mean, it's up to you, but there's always someone else out there that you could be missing out on because you're too busy aching and just drowning over a person who has to heal themselves. All you can do is love them. You can't heal them. Pile one. I've never felt anything like this before. Yeah, that's what I said earlier. They just never, and I think they're terrified to say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing. But yet, when it comes to fear, you really, you know, it takes over. It does. I'm in denial about my feelings for you. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna get some of my spicy Google cards. And if you are interested in a private reading, these are available to as an option for extra messages in your reading. Also, I have some uh, uh, spicy Google content on my membership, and that's what I made these for. But now I just like using them because, I like leaving off on a giggle, and some of these are pretty funny. Some of them are pretty. So but all that information's down below. Um, if you're interested in any of that. Let's see what they would say. The best kind of seduction is when you are convinced that you are doing the seducing. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Let's lose ourselves in a dance of passion where every movement speaks volumes of our unspoken desires. Send me some sexy voice messages so I can listen to them alone for inspiration. I'm hearing Madonna, and you can dance for inspiration. Come on. Get into the groove. Okay. Oof. Let's play out that freaky fantasy that is always on your mind. Now I'm hearing. I'm hearing What's Your Fantasy from Ludacris. I swear by the time I'm finished, your legs will be shaking and the neighbors will know my name. And this is a lyric, a quote from the song Dangerous by Sleep Token. It says, "You're dangerous to me. I notice every time we meet. I feel the ground beneath my feet giving way. You've got me talking in my sleep as if you're conquering my dreams. You have awakened what's beneath again. I'm terrified of losing you, and you're not even mine." On the bottom, I think about you constantly, whether it's with my mind, heart, or my other parts. Okay. And get you a few song cards and we'll get to initials. Okay. conversation over. Hailstorm. This is such a good song. Give by Sleep Token. And Mine by Sleep Token. Yes, yes, yes. I'm feeling it here. On the bottom, Levitate by Sleep Token. Wow, okay. So, let's see what comes out. Oh, the magic mirror. Which, a lot of the stuff I just make here to save money. So, all right. Pile 1. All right. Let's see. Oh, and Astral Dice. So we've got South Node, House 9, and Pisces. Okay. We have number 6, 4, and that's the only numbers. All right, we have C, S, M, X, T, or M or W. I, exit. Look at that. We have another Aquarius. There's lots of Aquarius energy here. Let's see. I, P, just the tip. E, L, U, M or W. And then we have an N or W. Okay, we have the parrot, which is kind of like a repeating type energy, like maybe that's how your person's getting information on you from others, kind of gossipy. We have a sister is someone to dream, cry, sing, and laugh with. And on the other side, it's two hearts growing together. I always hear endless love, two hearts that beat as one. Okay, we have this little fish, which is more Pisces energy. Whew. But it reminds me of rainbow fish. I can't pick it up, guys. Reminds me of rainbow fish. If you know, you know. And then you know why I love it. He had little holographic scales. We have a key. Almost looked like a flower in the middle for me for a second, but it's a key, and we have a butterfly. So lots of transformation energy. We have scissors. Some of you might need to cut that cord. We have a white heart, or it's open. And then we have another butterfly. So there's counterpart energy. So here you go. Wait, let me just make sure everything is visible. If you want to take a picture, let me know what resonated. If you're still here, leave me some scissors, a butterfly, or a parrot. Are you serious? Lily says leave a cat emoji. She probably gonna keep. When she starts. It's a good thing this is over because she's about to meow forever until I get up and take care of her. She's so loud. I can't believe she hasn't started yet again. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this reading, please hit the like button. That's all I ask. If you want to talk to me, leave me a comment. I always comment back. And yeah, sending you so much love, warm soul hugs. And Lily loves you too. Wow, that's 3. Oh my goodness. 4. Yeah, she's about to get rowdy. All right, I love you guys. Bye. Hey, pile 2. If you chose this beautiful little trinket, it's going to be a reading. Okay, your card. If you were interested in zodiac signs, I have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Cancer. So the letter C might be significant. And we ended up with all the air signs here. So, I mean, all the earth signs. It was an airhead moment. But maybe that's also spirit saying all the air signs are welcome here. Okay, well, we have the Magician. Dream the impossible. Dream the impossible dream. So it really feels like it looks like a yin yang symbol, right? Light and dark. Hmm. Yeah, that's all I can see there. So this could be a divine counterpart reading. They usually are. um yeah, we just got all these little flowers. We even have this sunflower back here. Let's see what came out in the oracles. If you're interested in seeing me shuffle these out, if you go down below in the timestamps, you can click shuffles, and there's a little time lapse of me shuffling the cards for all the piles. So here we go. Patience. I'm hearing patience, of course, from Guns N' Roses. But she looks like she's been patient for a long time. And I don't know if you can see, you see there's a spider web behind her? So it's like you've been stuck in this web, patiently waiting to be devoured. um, it gives like, really, I'm still standing here waiting. Oh, hell no. Look at that. Patience, web of lies. And so the web is a lot more She's in front of the web. And she looks like she's stuck in it. Or this could be you and your person with just this web of lies in between the both of you. Let's see what else comes out. Options. So maybe your person has multiple webs, multiple options. There's 3 keys on this ring. This looks like a cup of holy water. And there's a big old book back here. It's like your person is trying to find the best option for what they need. So be careful, because you might be dreaming the impossible dream. You might even be becoming, it's like on your last nerve, the last little bit of patience. Anticipation. So we've got these hands, like you are anticipating those hands, you know? Right now, all your hands are doing is sitting on your hips. Like, what the F? I'm getting, I always get Rocky Horror Picture Show, where you see me shiver in anticipation. So, Rocky Horror Picture Show might be significant. Halloween might be significant. Let's see what the overall energy was. Poison, toxicity. So, of course, I'm hearing Toxic by Britney Spears, but I'm hearing A Familiar Taste of Poison from Hailstorm, which is like my favorite Hailstorm song. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, what came up for here? Drama Queen. When there's all this money, looks like there's strings attached, like it's a puppet. There could have been some kind of misunderstanding or something to do with somebody getting out of shape, been out of shape over money. Humility. So we have a bird and a feather. So I'm hearing birds of a feather flock together. Now I'm hearing Billie Eilish, but it's almost like You feel like you're being a drama queen, but all you're being is patient. Your person is having a little bit of trouble with their humility. Like their ego still has them trying to dream the impossible dream and whatever perfection they have in their mind that they need to be or their person needs to be. It could still just be ego based, toxic. Do you want to be somebody's option? Pile 2? Because I think you're starting to figure out that you had the impossible dream. And maybe it's time for you to show some humility and actually understand that whatever this is, it's toxic. You're not just an option. You are worthy of the same love and honesty that you give. That doesn't make you a drama queen. It's like this really matches that coloring. Hmm. I just noticed there's keys on the back of this deck. Inner strength. So we have these roots. And this could be something maybe they've always been kind of a player. Maybe they've always been secretive or it feels like it would take a mass amount of inner strength to walk away from their freedom, from their options. For them to even speak on any feelings, because that would take courage for sure. Hobby. Under anticipation. Your person might be an artist, or you might be an artist. So it's almost like you have to find something to do in order to get away from this. It's like they're your favorite notification, yet you never receive them. And you're always anticipating that next little breadcrumb. So you patiently try to find other things to do to keep your inner strength. Unexpected blessing. Well, this could be this could be one of two things, and take it how it resonates. You could decide not to be an option. You can decide not to be patient anymore. You can decide that you are worthy of better. And in doing that, you make space for these unexpected blessings, which could even lead you to love elsewhere. Or you show your definitely have, you know, follow your intuition. Your intuition, your heart is always going to lead you to the best option for your highest good. And if you believe that that is this person, you can stay patiently waiting while they work out their drama, their humility, their inner strength, and stop finding everything to do except come to you with communication and options. Real talk instead of always being behind that web, being guarded, not wanting to get into the sticky stuff. Okay. We have earth, persistent, patience, and practicality. So we have Torgus. He's fucking kidding. Oh gosh. It's just new words. I make up new words every video. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So that is fucking like crazy because all the earth signs came out. So you have this heart, half is whole and half is skeletal. But there's growth. You might have messages in pile one. But it's like their heart is growing again, is showing the love from you, showing the love that you have shown. It's like your person has tried to be practical about this situation, but I think your persistence and your patience and your love and light have really illuminated. It's like you planted these seeds and in their heart and they just continue to grow even though you don't know. Mars. So we have move forward and defend self. So I think your person is in this energy of, I think the card in pile one also said something about moving forward. And it also looks like this is a map. So that might be a very long distance between you. There might be um, there might have to be travel in order to be together. But it feels like a card of being defensive. It's like you've been persistent, you've been patient, but they have been in defense mode because they're not willing to even entertain the thought of not having their self, their options, their freedom to not be chained or, have these strings attached, to have some kind of a puppet master. I think they really feel a heaviness from the past, betrayals that they carry. So they will, in the least little bit of energy that they feel is toxic to them, they will, go inside themselves and they will guard, they will defend, and they will move forward from you and leave you behind. The thing with this is they keep you as an option and you keep letting them. And like I said, it's to your own discernment whether or not this dream is possible or not. But just take care of yourself because you're not being a drama queen, because you ask the hard questions and get nothing in return. Let's see what the tarot says. I'm seeing the Seven of Cups, which is unclear and just like many, like shiny object syndrome, options, confusion, many possibilities. But we have the Star, which is wish granted, contentment, spirituality, renewal. It's like they can keep all their options, especially if you stay one of them, or they can keep their options and you can fill your own cup instead of pouring out all your energy into something you don't even know is going to last or be fruitful. So I don't think you've experienced much of anything to give you the peace of mind that there's something here waiting, that they even want you. Oh my goodness. Okay, what do we got? So we've got death, but in reverse. Internal change. That's Scorpio energy. So number 13. Clear and purge, transform, emerging, metamorphosis, rebirth, regenerate. So this does feel Like they are emerging from something. That they are in some kind of metamorphosis. Hmm. But they are going through some serious internal problems, which they're trying to alchemize. There you go. 10 of Cups. It's upside down. So, disconnected families is Pisces energy with Venus. Oh, wait, no, that's Mars. Venus with Mars energy. You got Mars coming out here. So, they could be moving forward from a broken family. They could be trying to figure out how to just like they have this false sense of security, inauthentic relationships, imbalance, broken. So they've been broken. They've been the one locked in this web of lies. So if they need to go slow and they need to keep their options and they need to build up this inner strength, they're going to have to do that before they can come to you. You might make them feel but they think it's a false sense of security, like a false sense of love. Oh, I just saw Ten of Swords on the bottom, Gemini Sun, the final chapter. Dead end, break down, break up, divorce, backstab. So they might really, be going through a lot of change with the whole Ten of Swords action up, and the Ten of Cups in reverse. And what else is going on? Three of Coins, which is 3 Pentacles. Doing it together. So we have Mars energy with Capricorn, and it's what I keep looking at is active listening. And I feel like they do actively listen to you. And they want to somehow figure out how to be able to bring this together. But they have to also be a part of that. You can't do all the work, pile 2. It takes 2 to tango. There's no I in team. Piled. Okay. 5 of Wands. Personality clashes. Competition, arguing, chaos, misunderstandings. Again. Opposition, temper, lost opportunity. We have Saturn and Leo energy. So With these options, they could, like I said, be looking for their best option and not their truest, if that makes sense. It's like still being in the ego and caring what other people think. Um, if a person was a trophy, like they're looking for someone that makes them look better, or somebody that looks better with them to the world that they have built. With this emerging, I'm hearing the song Emergence from Sleep Token. Let's get one more. Justice. Fairness and balance. We've got Libra and Venus energy. This is the number 11. So there's also a little bit of strength that I feel with that. Doing what's right, cause and effect, integrity, fairness, balance, legal matters, consequences, life lessons, and truth. So whether it's divine or not, your person is still working out the details. And they're doing what they feel is right. And that's all we can all do. But don't sell yourself short. Pile 2. Let's see what's on the bottom. Yeah, there's the Hanged Man. So that's Pisces energy. We've got Sagittarius. We've got Neptune. It's the number 12. So we have 11, 12. So there is, some forward movement, but this is a new perspective, the aha moment, awakening, surrendering, epiphany. And look, these look like a million little epiphanies. Release, let go, allow, yield. So they have to have some humility and really let go of the past. And, this could be a stagnant perspective as well. But with the moving forward, they could possibly finally have a whole new perspective about how they are being toxic through their ego. I'm surprised we didn't see the devil come out here. It's almost like this drama queen card is giving devil energy. Let's see what's under here. The world. You are the end of this chapter. Like travel, integration, sense of belonging, achievement, success. We've got Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo, and Saturn energy. It's number 21. Solar eclipse we just had. So big changes are coming. Dream the impossible. Maybe this could work. Maybe your person could be a fool and realize that they would still have their free spirit with their loyalist puppy next to their side. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like you could be their best friend and their biggest cheerleader. It's the unknown that scares your person, and being tied down. They want adventure. They want to be carefree. And I feel like they're confusing options with opportunities. And if they haven't realized yet, they will realize at some point that it was you all along. Yeah, Eight of Swords, self-entrapment, Gemini, Jupiter energy, negative thoughts, doom and gloom, drama queen, right there. Hands tied, paralyzed, crisis, but you know what? Her hands are free. And here you are back here, shining your light. And your person is paralyzed by the fear. They don't want drama, yet they are the ones choosing to, well, I mean, it's not a choice to an extent, but to, and I am one who does this myself. I have, so many intrusive thoughts. I am on OCD meds, but they aren't, you know, they're not a cure all. I still have to figure out ways to channel that energy and change it into something better. And, whatever the coping mechanism is your person has, how they deal, whether it's to isolate, ghost, or, you know, but if they could see, oh, now I'm hearing that tonic song, then if you could only see how blue her eyes can be when she says she loves me. That just made me want to cry. They see you through the veil. Your light is guiding them, but they still haven't, their nervous system still hasn't adapted out of crisis mode. So there is progress being made. It says waxing moon, 1 to 2 weeks. Shifting consciousness, gaining strength, final steps, and increase. So you might be headed into some answers. We have the King of Cups, emotional mastery. Artistic. So, Ace of Wands, yeah. That is that dick stick there. They are desiring you. Like a Page of Cups. So, like, artistic again. Art might be very heavily Wheel of Fortune. Decisive moment. That's Jupiter and Capricorn. There's your Ten of Pentacles, family legacy. A King of Wands. The Chariot. Yeah. So, hold on. I saw it. I did. Look at, I mean, just, there's, the force is strong with this one. but it has potential to be such a beautiful thing for both of you. I think you could both heal each other. Let's see what messages come out. Pile 2, what would they say? What would they say if they weren't so scared? Pile 2. I've been lying to myself for so long. I am scared to commit to you. I need my freedom now. So this is very confirming of what we've already said. Okay. I don't know how to talk to you. Yeah. I need more time to reflect on myself. I'm focusing on myself right now. So again, it's, they have to get through whatever it is that is holding them back. I regret how I've handled the situation. Yeah. So let's get some of my spicy giggle deck messages. So we can leave off with a smile. I created this for my spicy giggle content on my membership if you're interested in that. But also, if you're interested in a private reading, this is now an option if you want to me to use this deck in the private reading. So all that information is down below if you're interested. Let's see what they would say. I was yours before we ever even touched each other. If I had $1 for every time I smiled secretly to myself thinking of you, I'd be a billionaire. I want to stop playing it cool. I'd much rather play it hot. I have been bare, but never naked like I am with you. You see every bit of me, every unlovable, ugly part I've hidden away for years, and you want the real me anyway. For it is not into my ear you whispered, but into my heart. It was not my lips you kissed, but my soul. On the bottom, the art of seduction is knowing exactly the way you like it and giving it to you in a way that takes your breath away over and over again. Songs. Oh, okay. All right. She says, I've got a new modern love. I'm not giving it up. I don't care if you don't want it because I got it. I don't care if you don't need it because I... It's a good song. This is like an anthem. It's very good, very good. Okay, so what would they say to pile 2? Spirit? Okay. I see what would they say. Just pretend. This is the Bad Omens. I love this song. I just posted an acoustic cover from someone named Crispin, I think. It's beautiful. You should check it out. Bombshell, Hailstorm, very good. And oh my god, this will make you cry. Gethsemane, I think that's how you say it. Sleep token. It just goes to show you, does it not, that we never see what we've got until we lose it. Not even, that's not even a lyric for that, I don't think. That came to my head, but let's see what's. Tell me where it hurts. Hailstorm. Okay. And so we have Neptune, Taurus, House 2. House 2. Ooh. Okay. I just noticed that. You got the Tree of Life here. Okay, so numbers we have 7, 3, 8, 4, 5, 4, 7. We have, as letters, we have Q, questions. We've got T, W or M, My or Y, Wyoming maybe. So all the big ones, yeah. All right. Oh, look at that. No shit. It's another Tree of Life. So that could be significant, especially with all these earth signs. Okay, so we have M or W. We have N, Minnesota. T, J. What is that? Is that a Q? Another Q. So lots of questions. U, another Q. C, M or W. F, F, P, I, D, W or M, and D. MD, doctor. Could be a doctor. Okay. We got the success and make a wish, which is kind of cool because it's dream the impossible dream. And we have a guitar. So there could be a musical connection. We have a key with a heart on it. We have a starfish. We have a little witch on a broom. We have a handsaw. We have this little flower with a little pearl on the inside. We've got this blue heart. It says love. And it's like you fill their heart with love, but that blue throat chakra energy comes through us. They just can't tell you that. You've got a horn here, some kind of, was that a tuba? I don't know. But, definitely could be a musical connection. We have a wild Mustang running, wild horse. Hearing wild horses. There's this, if you type into YouTube, rare Dave Matthews with wild horses, it'll come up. It's just like a long, like it's live. And you'll know it's the one because in like the first um, 10 seconds, you'll hear somebody in the crowd go, Bob Marley, for some reason. And that's how I send you guys there so you know you have the right one. And look at that. We have our two swans in love. So there's that soulmate energy. And if you would like to take a screenshot, and if you're still here, leave me a tree emoji, a guitar emoji, or a swan emoji. All right. Thank you so much, guys. If you enjoyed this reading, please leave me a like. It goes a long way. And I'm sending you so much love, warm soul hugs, and let me know what resonated with you down below. All right. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey, pile 3. If you chose this labradorite octopus, who is named Octobert, so pretty, very handsome, sir. This is going to be your reading. I'm going to just sit him up there. Woo, oh my goodness, in his little home over here. All right, and your card is the Destroyer. Fight for a good cause. It feels like this is you offering your love, your energy, your spirit, even though it's destroying you at the same time. You still continue to offer your love, your energy, and your spirit. Because you are fighting for your person. Let's see what. Oh, I forgot here. We've got Leo, Libra, Aries, and Aquarius if you're interested in these zodiac signs. So we have 2 fire and 2 air here. But the letter L or the letter A could be significant, or LA. If you would like to see me shuffle out these oracle cards, down below in the timestamps, just hit the one that says shuffles. Let's get started. Oh, okay, so we've got karma, consequences, cause and effect, and debts. So it feels like your person is definitely trapped with some karmic debts, um, some consequences of their actions. They are definitely in their shadow side. Hmm. Consequences, cause. So there's more cause, and so, okay. Silence. Frozen, no words, stone wall. One day, someday, somewhere, another time. Longing, craving, aching, wanting. And the overall energy, realizations, epiphanies, understandings, awakenings. So you might have messages in pile one, I think, because in the same slot there was open hands holding a light bulb. I think epiphanies have been strong. Um, the Hanged Man came out on the bottom of the tarot deck, and pile two. But because you've continued to fight for them, and they have kind of been, I'm hearing that Madonna song, which is funny because I heard Madonna earlier, but this one is Frozen. When your heart's not open. If I could melt your heart, we'd never be apart. And that's what you keep trying to do. You keep trying to fight for their heart, to warm it, to humor it, to make it feel safe and wanted. And I think they're starting to realize that. The botanist, parenthood and legacy. So here we have a pair of hands again. Coming up under karma, consequences, cause, effect, and debts, it feels like, this could be family related. Okay. The witch, experimentation, and rebellion. So again, we have some more hands here. And it seems like there's been many cycles. Maybe they've been playing with you. Maybe they've been experimenting and then rebelling. Maybe they're trying to see how far they can take you. Like strategically pulling away. which could be a trauma response. It doesn't necessarily mean they know that they're doing it for this reason or this reason, but they just do. They just do it. Almost like a test to see if you'll stay. Like one day they may reward you. I'm hearing that, and I can never say his name, but you'll know who I'm talking about. The the Hawaiian dude who did that mashup with Somewhere Over the Rainbow. He passed away not too long after that. But it's a beautiful song, and that's what I'm hearing. Also, I always hear Mariah Carey with Someday, and The Real McCoy, Another Night. It's another night, another dream, but always you. It's like a vision of love that seems to be true. The Muse, generosity, naivete. So you have been this person's muse. Hmm. It feels like you have filled their cup so much that they just have gotten careless with spilling it. We have a sun in the background, which gives me that energy of, like, the sun is the happiest card in the tarot deck. It's also divine masculine. Mm. But you definitely are a muse for them. They do see you as generous, naive, but they still test you. I think they're waiting for how long it'll take before you rebel against the silent treatment, the stonewalling. It's like they're trying to figure out something, or as soon as something like a confrontation or you asking questions, it becomes their self-sabotaging reason of being like, okay, well, this is exactly what I thought it was going to be, so it's okay for me to do this. It's okay for me to just dip out. But once your person starts realizing that you're not a witch, you're just a muse. Now they want you, they crave you, they understand you. You've started the awakening of so many realizations, and now they understand how much they have destroyed you along the way, and how much they regret that, and how much they would wish they could have handled it differently. The runaway. Secrets and running away from problems. Which is funny because this song, the same singers, um, the real McCoy, have a song called Runaway. Run away, run away, run away if you want to survive. It's time to break free. And I think they've realized that that is what they have to do. They can The cage door is open. They don't have to hide away. There's a key on top. They know that you're the key. The acolyte, new projects and learning. They are learning from these epiphanies. I don't think they want to keep running away. I'm here, Madonna again, secret. My baby's got a secret. Something's coming over me. My baby's got a secret. And I ran so far away, couldn't get away. I think that's another realization. More hands. All right, so these. Okay, so we have Capricorn, ambition, realism, and methodical steps. I almost said signs. Oh, you pile two. The card that came out in pile two from this had this in a bigger picture. It was just the whole picture. It's like you are a seed in this person's heart and it's just grown over time. But they still need time before the other part of their heart is healed enough to come to you. Pisces. Intimacy, intuition, and compassion. So we have the moon here. So I see the sun and the moon, which is counterpart energy. I also see cycles. But I think you have continued through this pain for any shred of hope that you might be with your person, because you intuitively feel that that's what you have to do. But your problem is that your person is not ready to share these things with you. They are still learning how to handle the things, the problems that they're running from, the secrets they keep. I hear the secrets that you keep when you're talking in your sleep. Also, pile two had Capricorn and pile one had Pisces. Okay, let's see what the tarot says. Okay. Pile three, what's going on with... Okay, well, look at that. Strength. So we've got Leo Sun energy, number 8, which has a little bit of justice because they are both in tarot. Sometimes they switch them out, so I can't think of one without the other. But it's an invisible force, a gentle persuasion, compassion coming out again with this Pisces energy there. Confidence, courage, self belief, infinite potential, personal power, influential, and wisdom. And I always see this as it reminds me so much of a liger, which is a lion tiger mix. And they're very rare because it's not normal for, like, they actually, oh, there's my little Maine Coon there who's about to cry. But they're very rare because I don't think they live for very long because the DNA, for whatever reason, it doesn't mesh well. And I think they have to be bred that way. I'm not sure. I do know I've seen one though, and I do know they're rare and that they don't live very long. And I feel like you are this rare invisible force that you feel like you can wrap your person in compassion and gentle persuasion and wisdom from your own traumas. You want to be someone who can protect them. And you are rare. And you've had the courage enough to believe in yourself to reach inside your own self and grab that personal power of yours and continue to give that love that you give, that light only you. Pile 3, 2 of Swords, frozen with indecision. It's a Libra moon, so Libra coming up, and Leo, so that's actually because it says Leo Libra, so sun and moon. Unclear path, withholding, avoidance, oh my goodness, stalemate, obstacles, impasse. But here's the thing. There's a blindfold here, and there is the rebellion of these 2 swords, just knowing the avoidance, the stalemate. You can take off the blindfold and clear the obstacles once you see them. And they might finally be seeing them, but who knows how long it'll take for them to not be frozen in fear. Wait a second. That says frozen with indecision. This says frozen, no words. Okay. Okay, wow. Wow. So we have Scorpio energy, external change, death, complete renewal, abrupt change, total overhaul, over and out, break up, new start, let it go, endings and beginnings. Winter solstice, find the light within. Timing is a year or more. Tie up loose ends, validate feelings, hibernate, winter. There's them tying up their loose ends, their debts. Could be something with family, legacy, career. But they are going through transformation. And it could be sometime as soon as this winter or a year or more for them to one day get their shit together and actually have this 10 of cups. That longing, that storybook ending, that's Pisces energy with Mars. The Mars card showed up in pile 2. But they have realized that you could provide harmony, could provide a blissful relationship. You do emotionally fulfill them. You do feel like you could be a stable love, a divine love. You do bring them peace. I'm hearing peace from Taylor Swift, which she says, but you're a fire, but I'm a fire, and I'll keep your brittle heart warm from the ocean wave blues. So they say love's a secret, or they say love's for show, but I would die for you in secret. The devil's in the details, but you have a friend in me. Would it be enough if I could never give you peace? Because you do, you keep trying and trying and trying. Okay, at the bottom. Oh, okay, well, we got the Ace of Coins, which is the Ace of Pentacles. So we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, an offer, flourishing, meeting someone new, stable, security, abundance, potential. And I think they have found that to be something that they can have with you. They just need to learn everything that they can about just, how to live on their own terms and what that means for them before they can come forward and tell you about their longings, their feelings, their realizations. The Lovers, there you go, union, connections, relationships, openness, romance, harmony, again with harmony, choices, duality, and love. We've got Gemini energy and Mercury. Those were both in pile 1. Okay, that was kind of crazy. I don't know what that was all about. My phone just like turned all kinds of shades of blue and purple and shut off. So, but I believe I was somewhere around here with the Lovers. And see, time to celebrate Cancer energy with Mercury. And reunion, union. There are definitely some understandings and some longings on trying to figure out how to make a potential reunion happen. But it could be still a long time, if at all. This is just a snapshot of energy. It's to help you with your intuition, and everybody has free will. So let's see what messages come out. Oh my god! I caught them all before they fell on the floor. We'll keep this one because that one, oh my gosh. There's your tower moment. My camera's messing up. This almost just lost all of these cards. Oh my gosh. What does this say? I can feel your energy everywhere. And that's exactly what I was saying over here. They are living for your energy. And it might be destroying your strength. So just take care of yourself. All right. What would they say to pile 3? You have the most beautiful and purest heart. Yeah. Generous and naive. You are a muse for them. Oof. There's still a lot you need to find out about me. Yeah. Secrets. That they are withholding. We wanted different things. So this is why there's silence. This is why they test you. This is what keeps them from opening their heart all the way. I'm trying to understand myself more. They are trying to learn. And they are having lots of realizations. On the bottom, I know our souls are entwined. I'm going to get you some spicy giggle messages. This is a self-curated deck that I made for my spicy content on my membership. So if you're interested in that, you'll find that down below. Also, private readings are open. So if you want to delve into this anymore, this deck is now optional to use for extra messages. So just by request. So that information is down below as well. Let's see what they would say. Pile 3. Oof. Are you... You're not just a temptation. You're an addiction I never want to recover from. I want to forget my name while I'm busy moaning yours. My goodness. Let's skip the small talk and get straight to the flirting. I can't get you off my mind. If I don't distract myself, I end up touching myself. You will be the end of me. Okay. I can still taste you. When is round 2? Okay. Yeah, I love this card because I feel this a lot from the collective and their person's energy. Every time I see this card is just, I love you more than I hate everything else. Like you're the only thing that like kind of gives them any kind of peace or pleasure. Hold me in your arms. I'm begging you, please don't leave. I'm hearing that song. Please don't go. Don't go. Don't go away. Because every time you touch me, it's a sweet release. I don't want to be comfortable. I want passion. Someone who will kiss me like it's the only thing keeping them alive. I'm always dreaming of us. Even when I am awake, every thought leads to you. So you could have like a telepathic dream connection. This card breaks my heart. And this is exactly what I was saying earlier. You cannot save them. You can only love them. They have to save themselves. On the bottom, I'm hearing that song. I'm laughing because it was like, what was it? It was the Smallville opening song that somebody save me. When I look at you, I start aching so deep inside it takes all I can do to think, breathe, speak. You are my undoing. So, let's get you some song cards. Pile 3, some songs for pile 3, please. Oof, chokehold, sleep token. Yes. Strange girl, hailstorm. Yes. It's not you. Hailstorm could be very eye-opening. The steeple. I love this song. The love you want. I'm still full of the love you want by Sleep Token. This is you, pile 3. Take care of yourself. All right. Astro dice. Mercury, Sagittarius, and house 8. We have charms. Oh my goodness. First thing I see is this arrow. Shot through the heart, and you're too late. Of course, Sagittarius as well. You give love a bad name. Okay, so we have 77004553 9 or 6 6 or 9 69. So we have altogether 4 combinations of either 6 or 9. Then another 4. That's it for that. We've got Q. Look, we've got this yin and yang sign. O, B, H, HBO. I don't know. Let's see. N, K. Why did I just have the urge to go NKOTB? I'm not doing it. I'm not. Step by step. Okay. So we have D, T, S, C, R. I just heard crusty. I V, RV. 2 V's. R. Another R. And that's it for letters, I think. Damn, you got a lot of charms. Okay, so let's see. We have she believed she could, so she did. Look, your first tarot card, strength. I choose strength. We are all mad here. We have the biggest angel charm I think I have. So this is divine. You are being looked after by your angels. So there's that arrow, which is like Cupid's arrow or Sagittarius. Arrow. We have this little moon. It's like crescent moon. It has a little face on it. We have the parrot. Came out, I think, in the last pile. It's like that gossip energy. We have a hammer. It always reminds me of the marching hammers from Pink Floyd, but also building a foundation or just rebuilding the self. We have this little airplane here, so it might need to be, traveling in order to get to you. Come on. We have a pink star. And star energy is healing. It's a wish fulfillment. We have these pink sunglasses. I just heard I wear my sunglasses at night. But I think this is that spying energy, that keeping an eye on you. There's this pink lollipop that's kind of reminds me of like a never-ending. Also looks like, you remember when you used to play MASH when you were kids? I feel like your person is like the ultimate game of MASH where you were just like, damn, I hope this happens. But it also is, I'm hearing that lollipop song. But I am hearing that now. I couldn't really do it because I can't do it because of the nails. Yeah, it hurt. Um, but I'm hearing uh, Framing Hanley's version of Lollipop. There's a stethoscope, stethoscope. So your person could be a doctor, or you might want to play doctor. um, I'm hearing listen to my heart, listen to your heart. We have um, the black seahorse here, which always gives me soulmate energy and single dad energy because they carry the young. We have this toxic charm, which toxicity was a main card that came out in pile 2. We have this little rocking horse unicorn. So lots of little pink items. We have a blue treble clef music note. So you might have a musical connection. They might connect their feelings through music and talk to you through music. And we have another fairly big angel here. So it's like, I think even your angels are working together, yours and theirs, to send you those signs and synchronicities and, to keep that hope alive. And in divine timing, who knows? But right now, with this moon energy, they are stuck in fear, anxiety, limiting self beliefs, you know. But I'm gonna leave it here. And if you want to take a screenshot, yeah, thank you so much for being here. If you're still here, leave me an angel emoji, a plane emoji, or a hammer. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. If you enjoyed this reading, please leave a like. It is the easiest way to help out the channel. And if you resonated with this and you want to share that or what, comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. And that's it for now. Thank you so much for being here, Pile 3. And I'm sending so much love, warm soul hugs, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.
Mimiano Beach.